Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 18 of Explore. Explore. I'm really enjoying the meditation at the beginning. We'll probably pull that meditation through to the next, to Glimmer. I'm thinking of, I have loads of plans and thoughts about Glimmer. As I walked this morning, I was picking out the things that brought glimmers to my life, things that supported me, things that gave me wellness or brought me wellness or supported my wellness. As we venture into the deep dark of the winter, as we descend into the solstice, I think it's my favorite day of the year. There's just that acknowledgement, that deep honoring of, what keeps us well. So on that note, let's sit and let's meditate for 2 minutes, and then we shall move. We shall rise and shine and move and connect. And come. So light your candle. Aromatherapy. Nice, and then just rub down through your arms. Rub your belly. And then just sit. And so, that sense of, we don't have to sit for an hour. It's only 2 minutes. That empowering sense of agency. And so yesterday we walked in the search yesterday. And actually everyone who was on the search with me has done yoga with me here. And it was that feeling of somehow contributing and having agency or the power to take action in something is incredibly deeply powerful in my nervous system. I could feel that, I'm doing something. And so now in your day, in this moment, just feel that you're turning up and just being present, which is a radical thing to do in your path to wellness. So let's just sit and be with, let's turn up, let's do 2 minutes of mindfulness or connectivity. So closing your eyes, feeling the weight of your bum on whatever it is you're sitting on. And it's not what's the biggest thing I can focus on in my life. It's what's the smallest thing towards wellness that I could do right now. So can you feel the palms of your hands? Can you feel what your bum is sitting on? Can you feel the sense of your clothing around your shoulders? What's the smallest thing that you can really turn up and see and be with in your body? Soles of your feet. The way your eyes are closed, or the feeling in your skin, or just find something, your hair. Again, it's not the biggest thing you contribute, biggest thing that you can do, the deepest place that you can go in your body. It's what is the smallest thing that I can turn up and do right now, and do that. Make it small, make it simple, make it doable. Be able to turn up and be wholesome. It's a bit like range of motion, don't go to the deepest place and struggle there. Find a range that you're really comfortable with and do it. Like really turn up and be present. Just another 20 seconds. Nice. Oh, my heart. Oh. I got a text from Tony yesterday to say that practicing this week has really helped. Um, I would say the same. Practicing this week has really helped me as well. So come lie on your back just for a few moments. As I traipsed across rocks yesterday, I can feel it in my back this morning. So just pausing, landing on the floor, feeling that emptying out or that dropping out of the lower back and belly. As you inhale, as you exhale, how would you let more of you land? How would you let more of you sink and deepen? Nice. And then rock from side to side. And as you rock, notice what is. Notice the sensations. And again, not what's the biggest range you can make and force yourself into. Instead, what's your range of motion of wellness? What can you be present to? What range feels wholesome? Where can you move with ease? Nice. Come back to center. Roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. Rolling deeply, connecting. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Squeeze your left knee up towards your chest. Hug it in. Pausing there. Really sink deeply down through the lower back. Sink through the belly. Deepen into the floor. Nice. Change. Draw the right knee up onto your chest. Squeeze it in. Hug it down. Really settle deeply towards the floor. Nice. Draw both knees up towards you. Squeeze them both in. Nice. Let your left foot touch the floor. Squeeze both knees in towards you. Let your right foot touch the floor. Squeeze both knees in towards you. So I let go of both knees and the left foot touches. Squeeze them both down. I let go of both knees. Let the right foot touch down. Squeeze. You can begin to lengthen a leg if you wish, but you're not holding on to your knees as you're moving your legs. And then you squeeze both knees towards you. Let go of your legs. Lengthen out into the right leg. Squeeze. Let go of your legs. Lengthen out into the left leg. Maybe your toes are touching the floor. Maybe your leg is stretching out long above the floor. Just see what you do. Squeeze. Stretch your leg long. Squeeze, stretch your leg long. Nice. Keep your toes together, hands on your knees, and just draw circles with your knees. But your circles are individual circles, so I'm not rolling along the lower back like a clock. My back is staying really steady in the center, and both knees are widening apart, and then they draw a circle to come back together. So both knees widen, and then as they circle, they come back together. And then change the direction of the individual circles. Widen, come back together. Widen, together. Widen, together. Nice. Yes, so squeeze both knees towards you. And then drop your feet to the floor, drop your arms overhead, and lift your hips up. Roll down along the spine. Draw both knees up towards you. Squeeze both knees deeply in. Drop your arms overhead. Drop your feet to the floor. Lift your hips. Breathing deeply into your belly as you squeeze your knees towards you. And then lengthen long through your legs, or hips lifting up. How do you find this rhythm in your body? Squeeze your knees towards you. Arms overhead, lift your hips. Squeeze your knees towards you. Arms overhead, lift your hips. One more time. Squeeze your knees towards you. Arms overhead, lift your hips. Super. Keep your arms overhead. Bring your bum to the floor. Bring your feet so they're a little bit wider than hip distance. And then drop both knees down to the right. And just deepen into your breath there. Bring your knees back up to center. Drop your knees down towards the left. Pause there. And then just sway your knees from side to side. And with your arms overhead, can you feel that your chest and your armpits are included in that sense of lengthening? And your shoulders, let them really try and stay on the floor as you rock from one side to the other. Nice. Walk your feet a little bit closer together. So zoomies. I love zoomies. So draw your right knee up towards you and draw your right. So I like interlocking my fingers and draw your right elbow to your right knee. And as I do so, my bum has lifted a tiny bit off the floor. So keep your bum floating and reach your arms long overhead and reach your right leg long. And then bring your elbow to your knee. You can lift your head if you wish. And then stretch long, reaching your arms overhead. And there's a feeling that my bum doesn't actually land on the floor, that I'm rolling along the back of my ribs as I do this. So arms overhead, right leg long. Bring your elbow to your knee. Head can lift if you wish. Long. Elbow to your knee. Long. Nice. Change sides. Bring your bum to the floor. Bring your left elbow to your left knee. Your bum will lift a tiny bit off the floor when you do that. Keep it floating. Reach your arms overhead and stretch out into that left leg. Maybe if you want to, you can lift your head as you bring your elbow to your knee. Long. Elbow to your knee. Long. Elbow to your knee. Long. Nice. And then just pause. Both legs long on the floor. Both arms long beside you. And pause. Nice. So my spine feels really able and well after that now. Yeah, it feels really connected. It's really quite beautiful, the shoreline where we live. But it is like the most incredible, huge boulders and rocks. And yeah, it was beautiful. For some reason, I'm remembering a story. I'll tell you a story. So roll all the way over and come into your downward dog. So many, many years ago, I lived in a place called Oroville in India. And it's in Tiruvannamalai, which is just down the coast from Madras, which is now called Chennai. Tuck your toes under, pull back. And I was living there, I suppose around four months or so, I was living down in Oroville. I first landed into Pondicherry, which is on the coast, and then I moved, it's around 10 kilometers to Oroville, and I lived on the beach in a beach hut in Oroville.
I had my own tiny little, it was like a motorbike, but it was more like a bicycle with a hairdryer stuck to the back. And I had this beach hut that was up on legs, and it was really beautiful. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. And so Oroville was created by Sri Aurobindo and the mother. She was this French woman. And every year they would have this celebration for the birthday of Oroville. Bend your right knee, stretch your left leg. Bend your left knee, stretch your right leg. And so on that particular morning, it was before dawn that you were supposed to go, and that they were going to light a fire at dawn. So I drove in the dark, and it wasn't typical that I would drive my tuk-tuk in the dark. Not my tuk-tuk, my little motorbike. But I was driving in the dark, and it was dawn. It was really, really early. It must have been like 4 o'clock, because I was up anyways, usually around 6 to do my yoga. I used to go to this shala. So bend your knees, bring your knees to the floor, round your back. And so as I drove in my little motorbike, in that really beautiful come to arch your back, in that beautiful pre-dawn, amazing pre-dawn coolness with a sense of jungle in the air and sounds of birds and all kinds of insects, I was driving along up the road to go up to the Matra Mandir, which is the center of Oroville, this beautiful incredible ball that they'd built with an amphitheater beside it, a bit like a coliseum. Just keep rounding and arching. And so as I drove up this road, up the hill to the Matra Mandir, there was this shape ahead of me, and I was like, what is this shape? And I couldn't work out what it was. And then suddenly I realized it was an elephant. And somebody was holding on to a bunch of balloons while sitting on the back of an elephant. And balloons were all floating above the elephant in the sky, in the dark, in the pre-dawn. It was the most beautiful thing. Oh my God. So sit your bum back, bring your head to your hands. And it was like finding wonder in the most incredible place. It was like, I had this real deep sense of like the cycle of life and the beauty of a moment, and really present to life and its wonder. And so every moment holds that potential. And as I connect this morning, as I breathe and feel, there's a sense of wonder in me, sense of joy. Nice. Push back into your downward dog again. Deepen into your legs. So find your legs. Really connect into the power of you, this moment in your body as you lengthen. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Lengthen your left leg. Pause there in a lunge position. Nice. Drop your left knee to the floor. So you can either bring your right hand to your right knee to support the lifting, or reach your fingers up and forward. Forward and then up. Breathe into your belly. You can, if you want, lean a bit deeper into your hip if you wish, or just find that sense of up. Up is the most important direction that we're doing. Deepen into your breath. Nice. Bring both hands straight forward in front of you. Wrap towards the left with your arms. Pause there. Your right elbow is drawing towards the left. My head is staying. It doesn't really matter where your head is, actually. Find where your head goes. And then wrap towards the right. As you wrap towards the right, follow that left elbow around. Now you're going to turn your head deeply towards the right. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back into your downward dog. Pausing there. And drop your knees to the floor. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Nice. Lift your back knee off the floor. Yeah, sometimes wonder and joy is just the other side of a moment. I think maybe the reason why I'm thinking of it is like the glimmer thing, so in a day, in an hour, there'll be a small glimmer, a moment of joy or connection or safety. In a day, there'll be one bigger glimmer. In a week, there'll be one. In a year, there'll be one. In a lifetime, there'll be something. And for me, that moment with the elephant, reach your fingers up towards the ceiling, is a glimmer for my life. It's like, wow, that was so amazing, that moment. So we gather these moments and we tuck them away into the deep of us and we hold them. Yeah. Bring your arms forward, wrap towards the right, looking in whatever direction you do. And then wrap towards the left. Nice. Both hands to the floor. And then come sit on the floor. Stretch your legs out long, roll into your ankles. Because I was reading a book yesterday, and it was saying that the two girls in the book, that they had this knowing, they had been told this information, and they wore it like a coat that they could wear and keep themselves warm within that, in the knowing that they had. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees apart. So yeah, I think we gather knowing. And the important thing is to put the knowing that is good and give that importance. Pull your right elbow back, hold on to your right knee with your left hand, twisting towards the right. So gather your knowing and your preciousness and your connectivity and your safety and your joy. And wear it like a coat in your day. Wrap and go towards the left. Find resource and deepen into it. Connecting, breathing. Nice. Come lie on your back, all the way down. Land on the floor, bring your hands to your heart. Beautiful. So stay there, knees bent. Maybe keep your hands on your heart. So as I walked yesterday, I walked with Ursula. And Ursula was saying that she found it really amazing always that when I practice my yoga, I really feel that ye are with me. I really feel the sense of connectivity in the community and the feeling of the resource of us. And so yeah, I was saying, yeah, I really do. It connects me. I know when you all do your yoga, I know, well, not all of you, but I have a sense that, oh, great, so Linda's in the evening, Judy's in the morning, yeah, all the different people, all the different places. And so, yeah, gathering your knowing like a coat and know that you are connected, that you have a place here in this community, in this connectivity. I will see you all tomorrow and have a wonderful day. Ciao.